there's a direct relationship between the school score and rental rates. And like most people, when I say that to them, they're like, why would that matter? What is that? But I can tell you that like we have over thousands of properties, we've now quantified that if the higher the school score, the higher the rental rate that I can get in that area. And by being able to match those two data points in a system and now being able to make a buying decision based on something like that allows me to sleep a little bit better at night, knowing that I'm like basing it on something. I have a hard time with like subjective stuff. People tell me like, oh, this is a good area to buy. I'm like, where's the data? Show me something that tells me that. And so by understanding what key data points we should be looking at or could be looking at to make that decision allows you to start to sleep better. So it starts with like comps and, all of the information about the market. We dive deep into demographics, median household incomes of areas, jobs. Like one thing we're tracking in there is the number of jobs in the immediate area, drive time to certain things, so if like, we're in a market right now where a lot of people are looking to acquire assets, maybe around like Taiwan Semiconductor, which is a big employer. And, if you knew the distance from your asset to Taiwan Semiconductor, you can start to figure out who your tenant base is going to be by doing stuff like that. And so we call it spatial data. And so that kind of spatial data is super interesting. I mean, we even spatial data down to like the nearest Starbucks if you wanted to see, what the convenience would be. So, those kind of data points, while they sound like, why would I care? Your tenant cares.
Yeah,
Your tenant cares if they can walk to Starbucks. Right. And then there are people that are sensitive to Airbnb. So if there's a lot of high concentration of Airbnbs in the area, we should at least know about it. I'm not saying I'm going to make a decision on that, but I want to know. I want to know what's going on. And so we built the tool really so that you could be a real estate investor, have a full-time job. Our avatar that we have like pictured in our office is a surgeon. And we're like, okay, the surgeon who's got some income, extra income, they can invest in real estate and be busy working a 40-hour week, right? And they can come in our system, see a property fully underwritten the way that they would underwrite it themselves. And they don't have to go research or normalize data or do any of that stuff on their own. It's done, right? And now they can flip through it and make a sound buying decision that way.
So it sounds like Easy Street almost took the buying decision out of the hands of the investor because, like you said, all of the data, everything is right there.
That's right. Yeah. So, different ways that we see people use the tool. You can underwrite based on your strategy. So whatever your strategy is, if your strategy is long-term hold, short-term, we even underwrite for pad splits or room rentals.
Okay.
And then fix and flips. So, every property that comes in our system gets underwritten and evaluated 4 ways. So you as an investor see it and can toggle between which ones work and which ones don't. One of the experiences I had in, kind of the mid to late 2000s was that I created my own fund, and my fund was designed based on it. We didn't have a specific strategy. I said, the asset drives the strategy. So if the asset came in, we figured out what its highest and best use was, and that was the strategy we executed. And that, so our system allows you to do that, by being able to toggle between different strategies as you're evaluating a deal.
Okay. So as you go to AzreiaDealHub.com, or when you sign up and give your information, it's free account.
Free.
And then you have agents that will call you.
Yep.
So you are going to get a call and be contacted to do an appointment to get your buy box.
Right. Yep.
So that's what I love. Like, I have someone calling me saying, hey, this just popped up in the system. Why don't you check it out? Let us know. So I love that